And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Buzelis out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Williams. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Herder in at the shooting guard position.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Vanderbilt against Collins. There's Herder with the 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
James against Williams. Vincent outside. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the last leg of a 6-game road trip for the club. Here's Ball. It's good.
And Ball has put in a lot of work to add that floater to his game.
The Lakers with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Milton passes to James. Milton with a screen on Williams. And there's James from the arc. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Ball finds Herder. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
James outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Ball. Collins outside. Herder passes to Collins to take the lead. Benson grabs the miss. The Lakers in the lead. Milton for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Ball surveys the floor. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
So it's Los Angeles now. Outside Milton. Hachimura sets a screen from outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Collins outside. Pass to Herder. Ball outside. Williams with the screen. And Lonzo Ball gets a 3. And that makes it a tie ball game.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
It's James on the wing. Williams defending. Pass to Hachimura. Screen by James. And it's Vincent off the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Ball passes to Collins. To the inside. Herder. Rebounded by LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Here's Hachimura. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
That one's off. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Chicago making a switch here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Smith comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Herter. And Giddey's subbed in for Ball. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers. His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Reeves finds Hachimura. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, you expect Rui to finish that play, but when a guy is this open, he makes a quality pass.
Giddey with a screen on Reeves. White for 3. Sinks it from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Hayes. Hey, expanding his range. And Los Angeles, another 3. The Bulls trail by 4. Giddey with it. Picked by Vucevic. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Vanderbilt to pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic from way out there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Smith outside. There's the triple. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Giddey. From deep, here's Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
And Allie, thanks. Giddey against Doncic. And it's Giddey missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And he, oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Here's Giddey. Outside White. Picked by Vucevic. White, the pass to Vucevic. Knocks it down from distance. Vucevic has got 19 points.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Reeves against White. Out to James. And it's off from three-point range.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Smith inside. Working on Vanderbilt. That shot wide open.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
The Bulls trail by 3. Smith outside. Blocked. Giddey against Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. And he lobs it up. And finished off by Hayes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Vucevic. Yes! And the foul! It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And that one falls for Vucevic. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
And slam dunk by James.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
The Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Vucevic. Giddey against Doncic. Fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. And the Lakers shooting the rock at 58%. And here's Doncic. Three-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. White looking it over. Vucevic, a screen on Reeves. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Lets the 3 fly. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 4. James inside. Here's Hayes. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Over Hayes. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. James outside. Hayes finds Doncic from downtown. Doncic delivers from range.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside Giddey. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Vanderbilt, a screen on Giddey. From deep, here's Doncic. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Vucevic has got 26 points.
Ooh, Vuce, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Here's Doncic. Luka against resistance.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Smith. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so they foul intentionally. James finds Vanderbilt, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting 2.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Hayes, and he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Twenty seconds left to play in the fourth. Smith outside. From behind the arc. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
From deep, Giddey. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Shoot two.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Luka, in the end, you guys managed to protect home. We know how exciting this game was to watch. What was it like to play?
I mean, it was, intense. I appreciate the crowd was in. They're amazing fans. They always are here for us in the loss or win, so I just appreciate them, and they just lift us up.
It's all for the fans, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.